We're gonna be doing some solo rounds tonight. I know Gamma's on and Hybrid's on, but they're each doing their own thing right now. So is Koopa. And it's been a while since I played Solo Survivor. I should probably pick a different challenge. I'll equip this one. It's very hard to stun the killer right now because of the no pallet stun bug. But we're gonna try it. I'm so glad I did not stream the matches that I had as killer last night because they were so rage-inducing. Like, I was playing with Iridescent, had Huntress, and the matches were still close somehow. So when I took them off, it was like, oh my god, absolute crazy gen rush every single round. If I ever did get a 3K or a 4K, I barely eked it out. It wasn't even fair. It would have been just rage montage the stream. You know, I play Dokkan Battle sometimes while I'm waiting for these games to load, and you know, it's a gacha game, and it's one of those ones that for some reason has a what do you call it, stamina thing. So you can't just have a bunch of progress get done in a day. No, you have to wait for your stamina to regen. And even at level 260 or rank 260, I don't have enough stamina, it feels like. I have 130, and that's not enough. Because these events are taking like 20 stamina per freaking attempt. And then if you use the boost, it like doubles the amount of stamina you use for some reason. But yeah, it's a stupid gacha game. I don't know why I play it. I just like Dragon Ball Z and like collecting all the characters. Because the special thing is about all these portraits of the characters is that it's literally like moments drawn from the show / manga. Like, here's a pose of Goku while he dealt the finishing blow to Metacooler. There's one where he went Kaioken ×3 for the first time. There's the one where he got mad because Frieza taunted him about Krillin's death. What's some other characters I can get some highlights on from the show? Honestly, I only recognize the Goku ones. They're just so iconic compared to everyone else. Vegeta doing his pose that he did whenever him and Goku first fought. That's a good one. So we finally got into a lobby. Hopefully that doesn't mean they're garbage teammates. This is the stuff I'm running right here. Maybe I can do like a 99 resilience thing. I think I can because I have 2 heals in this medkit, approximately. Because this would be not quite 2 heals. Reduced charge by 8 would make it 1 heal. And then 16 more charges would make it 2 heals. Basement will be in the killer shack. I mean, as much as you don't get rewarded in solo for going on long chases, it is still fun to go on super long chases against the killers. That's where Survive with Friends comes in. If you're in a Survive with Friends, then easily they're doing 5 gens if you take the killer for a 5 gen chase. Maybe not my Survive with Friends, because they're not that efficient, I've noticed. But most of the time when your team is competitive and they all want to win and they're good at the game. Hillbilly. This is exactly the killer I was thinking of when I, let's loop the killer in solo. Does someone have prove thyself? No. You just had to do that. Come on, dude. Leave the hook. He's just gonna camp. That's fine, I'll get on another gen. Dang it. You have to basic attack her. There we go. I do appreciate those guys finishing that gen right after they got off the hook. That's the sign of a high caliber team. He got Tinkerer just now. I can't believe you guys have done this. You weren't recovering. No, not you either. Oh, come on! Freaking idiots. Let's all three get slugged. Yeah, let's do that. So not a high caliber team. She was on the ground for so long. Why didn't she recover all the way? This is our only chance. Never 4%. That's freaking never for me. Even though I feel like 1 in 4 killer matches I play, a survivor 4% off the hook. It's crazy. These guys literally threw the game as hard as possible. So there's high caliber teammates, and then there's people who play cocky and then don't have anything to back it up, and that's what these guys were. Shaking my head. This killer did not deserve any of this. Take off resilience, it didn't do anything for me. Might even take off dead hard too. It didn't help me that match either. Did I have fun? No. See, what the heck are these teammates? I'm getting a killer who's 6 ranks below me and a freaking teammate who's 12 ranks below me. What the heck, dude? Probably could have ran that killer for ages, but these guys just wanted to all get slugged. They ran straight into the killer every time, like, please slug me, killer, please slug me. Now I've got a bruise on my knee because I fell today. Let's try again. Completely wasted medkit. Makes me so mad. So we're putting on Unbreakable because... And we're also putting on Borrowed Time. We don't have Borrowed Time on this guy. I'm not using a level 1 borrowed either. I think I said I wasn't going to put any more blood points into this guy because I was so close to prestiging him, as you can see. Put up a sacrificial ward for no reason. So instead of dead hard, we're going to put... Well, since we don't have borrowed time available, that makes it trickier. Swapping it out for... I'm thinking camaraderie, maybe. I can't count on any perks that you have to get lucky with. I'm not getting adrenaline because it assumes you make it to late game. I'm not getting autodidact because it never gives me skill checks. I'm not even gonna put on DS because I might not get tunneled. I mean, Iron Will works by you just existing, but it's not my style of perk. Camaraderie, let's see if it saves as a hook state. You know, this perk is actually seen a lot in tournament because the meta for survivors is just gin rush the crap out of the killer as they camp the person on the hook. And because they're camping the person on the hook, then all you need is for one of your teammates to run within 16 meters of the hooked person, and then... Oh, that's actually bad. I thought it was 32 meters or something. But they activate camaraderie, and then that person's on the hook for another 34 seconds, so that's like 34 more seconds to push gins and greed until you actually go to save that person. This perk's garbage. It's only 16 meters. Well... I mean, you can hear a killer's terror radius for a while away. I think camaraderie's fine at 16 meters, sure. The thing is, I think it should work the other way around that it does. Because how are your teammates gonna know that you have camaraderie and they just magically get it to work out of sheer luck? Instead of you having it equipped and you getting the benefit out of the paused hook timer, why don't you just have it equipped and then it affects all of your teammates instead? That would be way better. But no, survivors can't have off-meta perks that are also strong. Like Any Means Necessary, strong perk, but super off-meta. Because you can reset a pallet. Oh, but look, there's an unnecessary 60-second cooldown, and you have to be immobilized for 4 seconds while the killer is potentially around you. And then there's aftercare. It's like a free bond that goes for infinite range, but as soon as... What deactivated it? I know when you, the person who has aftercare, get hooked, that it becomes... It resets for everyone you had healed. Okay. So if your teammate gets hooked and you used aftercare on them, that won't deactivate aftercare for them. Or maybe it does work like that because it's not specific. It says all effects of aftercare are reset when you are hooked by the killer. Does that mean each survivor individually, or does that mean the person who has the perk? It's not clear. It's like when card games say draw a card from your deck or add a card from your deck to your hand. The thing that annoys me in this game, because I'm hoping these guys are good, the thing that annoys me is whenever people will buy cosmetics and crap for their characters and then they won't even be good at the game. Like, dude, you're rank 15 or something and you, like, paid for a crap ton of cosmetics and stuff for characters that you're not even good with. Because I'm not just talking about the stuff you buy with shards. These people are paying for auric cells to get this stuff. I'm pretty sure. These queue times don't improve, I might have to switch over to Killer and try to use up all the rest of the add-ons for my Huntress. As much as I don't want to do that, because she's super hard on console. Like, you will do infinitely better with any ranged character on a video game if you're using mouse and keyboard instead of freaking control stick. Especially in this game where for some reason the sensitivity is super inconsistent. Like, as you can see, when I'm playing Huntress and stuff, my sensitivity is so high up that sometimes I like swing in front of a survivor, but because I move my camera slightly to the right, it just goes all over the place and throws off my hit. But if I have any lower sensitivity than that, then when I go into my hatchet throwing mode where the camera turn is more restricted, then it's going to be turning the camera so slowly like this. Demogorgon. No ruin, at least. Great. You actually went for that? I'm stuck. I'm stuck again. But he didn't get stuck? Where's the consistency in that? It's like reverse of what usually happens. Okay, now that these guys have done this gen, I can use this loop to its fullest potential. I'm not forcing the people off the gens as they're working on it. I didn't think he'd regular attack. That's so unsafe. I was under a pallet, dude. He would have got stunned there if I had survived with friends. People hiding in lockers, dude. If you're that scared of barbecue, then maybe you shouldn't be this high of a rank. Is this within 16 meters? No, she needs to be closer. Just a little bit closer. The heck? It's like this killer knows I have this perk. Meanwhile, one person's on a gen. Did camaraderie even work? Maybe it only works on second hook. He's right here. We charged that really fast, dude. I wanted to do the teleport, but it didn't give it to me. You know how when I'm playing killer and the survivors freaking warp into animation, it looks so unnatural? Yeah, it doesn't give me that. I think I just walked over a portal of his. Don't leave the gym just to get me, dude. This is so not necessary. This is so not necessary. My god, I'm not gonna save these guys. I wasted so much time there, it's insane. Like, yeah, let's both leave this gen. That could have been halfway done by now. So we can heal someone who's clearly dead set on healing himself. And then they go down in seconds. I'm gonna have to carry this team hard. Did he use it? So he has two here. They're working on another portal over there. While destroying portals can be time-consuming, they deny Demogorgon of one of his most powerful abilities. He can teleport to gens, but he can also just patrol them, like, passively. Like, if you're sitting on a gen that has a portal right next to it, he's gonna know that you're there. I wanna say this killer has no ed, like, guaranteed. Holy crap, that was the last gen. I don't have borrowed. Kill her quickly. He just gave us that unhook, you know. Bamboozle. I didn't even know he had it this whole time. She went down so quick. You might have saved the best for last or something. And it looks like they haven't 99 this gate either. I don't know what the Cheryl was doing because she literally ran up here and that's why I didn't do this gate, because she was already gonna do it. So why then did you leave it and run all the way to the hooked person that two people were already at? But people say Demogorgon's not a weak killer, Demogorgon's underrated. Really? Look at this. We stomped him and these guys weren't even that efficient. Go out so I can complete my challenge. Go out! Okay, that was totally saved the best for last. He recovered so quick from that hit. Did I just try to use Dead Hard? Do I still have it on? That was the first time I've seen Bamboozle on a Demogorgon. These guys are probably trash talking the killer too. Oh, baby killer, because we held a button down for 2 minutes. When MMR gets put in, then we're actually going to have accurate data on the killers, and so people can stop dancing around the subject that the game is survivor-sided. Saying like, oh, but if you use this killer's pink add-ons, or if you're playing Nurse or Spirit, or if you have a team of sucky solos. Yeah, none of that stuff's gonna matter when MMR comes out. That's why they're freaking delaying it. Because then this game is actually gonna have to get fixed. No, we just played on a swamp map. Instead of camaraderie, let's put... I don't want to spend any more VP on borrowed. Someone else is gonna have to bring it. I'm hardly ever the guy to unhook anyway, so it's fine. It just surprises me sometimes when I'm in a solo match and it's like, oh, that guy doesn't have Dead Hard, and neither do the other teammates. That guy doesn't have Borrowed, and neither do the other teammates. That guy doesn't have DS, no one else has it. They don't have Adrenaline, they don't have Unbreakable. It's crazy, like, what are y'all running if not strong perks in freaking red ranks? Like, I only have like one perk that would be in that category right here, and it would be Unbreakable, but still. I mean, Spine Chill gives me so much information, and so does Kindred. And then Camaraderie, this slot right here is kind of a wild perk. I can put whatever I want. Let's try Tenacity instead, see if the killer slugs us. I really do sometimes want to get off of using Spine Chill, because I know it has a 6% action speed increase. I know it lets me know when the killer's looking at me. And skill check trigger odds. And all that stuff. But, I just feel like there's so many more better perks I could be using. I just don't like getting snuck up on, especially Vi Myers and Ghostface. Shoot, you know what? Let's try taking it off. And let's put DS on so we can have DS unbreakable combo. In case we get slugged or tunneled. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a killer combo. Unbreakable and tenacity. The killers won't know what hit them. Like, these two perks alone are gonna stop us from having what happened in the first match of the stream, which is everyone going down in about the span of 30 seconds for no good reason. I might even put on Detective's Hunch. I don't have small game on this guy, so Detective Hunch is the next best thing. With these upcoming nerfs, I don't quite agree with small game being changed the way that it is. Because now it's not going to work against traps, which I know the trapping killers needed a little love, you know, Trapper and Hag. But, that's what people would run small game for. Like, yeah, for totems maybe, but also for advantage against the Trapper and Hag, whose traps you couldn't really see sometimes. And now we won't have that. But it will have the added effect of having tokens which show how many totems are left on the map, so that'll be good. But keeping with the new theme of that perk, they're changing the artwork on it. It's not going to have a trap on it anymore, it's going to have totems or something on it. Is this a legacy Dwight? Or not Dwight, Jake? Rocking the Season 4 Eren Yeager hairstyle. Have I stunned the killer for my challenge? I think I've done it like twice in all these matches. So I'm glad we switched to it. I still don't think you should have to equip these challenges. They should just be done when you do them. They're not gonna test for ruin. I don't know why people do that all the time. This is crap. Oh, come on, dude. How is he getting that many freaking shots already? Wow. I can't have a normal freaking Trickster ever. It's gotta be the ones who are on like PC with their freaking aimbots. And never miss a shot. always have the decreased laceration meter, always get me in an open area. But I definitely would have heard him coming earlier with Spine Chill, that's why I always take a huge risk taking it off. Because increasingly it's like, no matter what killer it is, it seems like Spine Chill is effective against them. And yet people say it's a new perk. You can just use your eyes and ears. And it's like, no, it's not like that at all. There's way more benefits to it than that. That was freaking stupid though. I had nowhere to run to. That whole area of the map was a dead zone. And now my DSS is deactivated. Healthy change for the game. And then we healed this guy. Watch out, Jake. Oh, come on. I still have a laceration on me, why? How the heck is he getting these shots? Won't leave me alone now. And it's still on me. Oh god, this is annoying. Still on me. How the heck did he hit me over that gin? Come on. He's out of knives, he needs to reload. He reloaded. Laceration, go down. I thought he was supposed to be super weak, dude. It seems like every time I go against him, he's a freaking hardcore killer. No! Move! You're sandbagging me! Move, you're sandbagging me! Dude! These teammates are terrible. She wasn't even working on the gin and she decided to sandbag me. Dude, you're running around the freaking slug person. Come on, Dwight. Dwight. Come on. Good teammate. Where are the gins left to do? Okay, we can heal now. They're on that one. Don't push it, guys. He's a good one. Okay, now we can go for the unhook. I'm not gonna use my medkit on her. It'll be a waste. She's not that high caliber. Serious, Jake? You gonna run him straight to the unhooked person? That's exactly what he did. No magic. Dude, I swear every single time I get a bus, no magic bus. Every single time. No, that's stupid that he gets that many knives on me. No, I was crouching. Dude, I slid over and it teleported me back. Wait, what hex does he have? Seriously, what hex does he have? It's not Noed, or it would be showing exposed. Is it undying? I just noticed that. Was that up the whole time? I'm just gonna run to a gate, which these guys clearly have not prepped. My DS is not active anymore. Good to know. So healing yourself counts as deactivating DS. Oh, those guys did have that thing open. Can't save you, man. You had terrible teammates who ran out. Because I don't have borrowed, he's likely gonna just kill both of us if I try to get you off hook. I was gonna say, please no blood warden. Yeah, 2 per prestige. That might, well, it's not a prestige 3 Dwight had, but, you know, pretty much 2 prestige 3 or prestige 2 characters, and they're not, sticking around for that person who got hooked. He got a Mori too. So if he downed me that last time, which he totally could have chosen to do, he would have just Mori'd me instantly. He also had the shattering blades. I feel like this shouldn't be an add-on. Or it should be like an iridescent. The entire point of Trickster being hard is because his laceration meter is like 8 things or 7 things. So why would you then put up a green add-on that eliminates that weakness? Still garbage, at least in someone like my hands who's playing this game on console. But, it's just annoying to face whenever you take all this stuff into account. And that guy who died had self-care, so I guess that's karma. Because Spine Chill is not a new perk, but self-care is. Because you're taking like 45 seconds to heal yourself when your teammate could be healing you in half that amount of time. And I know people say, oh, but while you're healing yourself, then your teammate won't have to get off and heal you and they can just do generators. Well, no, because your teammates are stupid and they'll insist on trying to heal you when it's clear that you want to self-care yourself. Just like 2 matches ago. But tenacity actually saved us there, because that Dwight was able to pick us up. If he had been more cautious, we wouldn't have gone up as quick as we did. It actually denied us from getting hooked that second time. Our second hook was like way later in the game because of his boldness and my lucky perk inclusion. I wish Did I Do That would go back to playing Friday the 13th sometime so I could join him. Because I'm pretty sure when he gets on here he just includes like a bunch of noobs and stuff. probably people who watch his streams or whatever. And sorry I haven't been able to deliver on that promise of a custom game yet, but you've seen what I've seen. It's completely out of my control. If my friends just aren't interested in doing a custom games, then I can't do it. Because if I wanted to do a custom game with the 1 or 2 people in a given time who are interested in doing custom games, it'll be super unfun. It'll be like playing Friday the 13th and having like 5 people in the lobby. The game's not based around that, it's based around 4v1. Well, Dead by Daylight's based around 4v1. Friday the 13th is based around 1v7. Sorry, I had to sneeze. So, whenever someone comes into your room and starts talking to you, or the phone starts ringing, or you gotta sneeze or cough or something, get used to flicking that mute button off in a timely manner. Or in this case, it's tilting my microphone upward so it gets muted. What headphones do I have, you may ask? I'll have to stop commentating so I can take them off my head and tell you. Okay, the side of the headphones don't tell me anything. I believe it is Turtle Beach. Yeah, because the blue beach symbol. Turtle Beach, Stealth 600, it says Generation 2. Number 1 in gaming audio. And that's for PS4. So if the time rolls around when I get a PS5, then I'll definitely be checking out if I can get one for PS5, I guess. Or maybe it's forwards compatible. But maybe that's wishful thinking. So House of the Dead, the video game or arcade shooter, whatever you want to call it, is getting a remake. And so is the second game, I believe. It's one of those old zombie killing games you'd see in the old arcades. I didn't have much knowledge of the game. I got a notification from Maximilian Dude where he was talking about it. And it seems super cool. I like rail shooters, I guess the genre is called. My favorite was always... Well, there was like 2 of them really. Time Crisis 4. You know, the Time Crisis series. And then, Let's Go Jungle! That they'd have at, Incredible Pizza and places like that. I know there's a Resident Evil game that's like a rail shooter like that. It's the Umbrella Chronicles or something like that. But that would be interesting. Like a rail shooter game with within the Resident Evil universe. And I might have mentioned this already, but on YouTube there was a trailer from Dead by Daylight that's talking about sorry, I burped. That's talking about the Resident Evil chapter for Dead by Daylight. Corrupt, that's annoying. So, it's either gonna be something to do with Resident Evil 2 remake, I'm assuming, or Resident Evil 3 remake, so we'll most likely be seeing Mr. X or Nemesis as a killer. Maybe even a generic tyrant. I mean, any bad guy or monster from Resident Evil I'd be happy with. That's a hillbilly. I can see his limp. I like the feeling that the early Resident Evil games gave. It's like a mix of horror and cheesiness. It's perfect. Oh man, this is a very baby killer right here. Did you see that outplay? He got outplayed by the survivor just spinning like crazy around him. Really, dude? You were able to juke him that long and that's how you're gonna get downed? Oof. These guys are not high caliber. Look at them just doing nothing, waiting there. Bill! Why he's not even using his chainsaw? No, don't kill yourself on the hook. See, this is why I like Spine Chill. And a map like this, right? You have no clue if the killer's chasing someone off in some hall that's like on the other side of the map from you, or if they're like behind one wall and are coming for you. Like there, I would have seen them coming way ahead of time. That's the power of Spine Chill. I was hoping to get the stun. Luckily I got caught on that thing because it stopped me from going towards him. I didn't think he'd double back. This guy seems pretty simple if you ask me. Wow, they dropped this pallet too? I don't know if he's still after me. I'll have to wait for the... He's on someone else now. So this is why playing without Spine Chill makes me feel naked. Because I literally can't tell when the killer's coming if they're using Trail of Torment, Dark Devotion, Tinkerer, Myers, Ghostface, Who else? People with a small terror radius like Deathslinger and Huntress and Freddy. And then it gives you additional action speed on sliding over pallets, vaulting, doing gens, healing, cleansing a totem. I mean, there's countless advantages and things that you can do with Spine Chill that it helps with. And people just aren't seeing it. They're like, oh, Spine Chill, new perk, end of discussion. It's like showing a lack of intelligence on their part. You're not using your head. It's like when people say good loopers don't need windows of opportunity. I can't believe that person waited that long to get that person. Now he's gonna be occupied with chasing me, hopefully. Yes. Took the bait. Oh my gosh, you guys. There's a Jin here too. He's in here now. He could have vaulted, you know. Man, these rooms have like no loop variation. It's like all the same copied and pasted loop. Where's the one that has like the insane walls and stuff? Maybe I'll find it if I go in here. Yeah, here's the crazy one. Tinkerer. Bill, get busy, dude. Okay, we're gonna go back here behind the pallet, or I think it'll be safe to heal. What the heck was that? The guy made me stutter. Are these guys blind? This gen still hasn't been finished up here. So I have yet to be downed by the skiller. I would like for this to be a team effort and not just me hammering the gens, me looping the killer for 5 gens. It needs to be some of these guys pitching in too, you know? Switch rooms. Bad idea. There's gonna be a pallet here though. Nope, it didn't spawn this time. Mega whiff. Oh man. He's not using his chainsaw. Tinker. Oh my god. is so stressful. What are you doing? Where is he? And then I'm assuming face camp to death on first hook. Because then suddenly this guy will know to chainsaw and do that. Nobody's on a gen, I'm assuming that far one isn't even 99'd. I will have DS Unbreakable Tenacity though. So we've got something going for us if worse comes to worse. Do not heal me. I need you to open that gate though. Go. He got picked up. What are all these things? A bunch of brown med kits. Does he have a remember me or something? That seemed like it took a while. So unfortunately that other guy got pushed out. Are we going for this? I can see his aura, he's not leaving really. But I can loop this guy till daylight probably. So if he gets like one hit on me and then she gets the unhook, then that's fine. What is he doing? Go, Bill. Sorry, I'm blocking your flashlight beam. Did that count as both of them escaping while... or before I escaped? But... oh, doesn't matter because I had the wrong challenge equipped. A Twitch streamer. Yeah, pig house gloves aren't gonna do much for you if you're not using your chainsaw, you know. Same thing with spiked boots. Why are you using purple add-ons? Or you're not even using your ability. It's tough to use your chainsaw in an indoor map, but it's not impossible. Not like using Huntress hatchets in an indoor map. That's a completely different story. Because literally like every little thing imaginable your hatchets will get caught on and not hit them. And if they would have hit them, the survivor dodges it. Because even in open maps you get screwed as Huntress. You can't see the corn on the farm maps. You can't throw over a ton of loops in all the different maps. Freaking tons of line of sight breakers all the time. You know. I mean, people consider Huntress an A tier or even S tier killer, and I just think it's a joke. So because so many people are escaping before I do, I'm gonna put this challenge back on. So Huntress, as I might have said before, is getting these projectile speed add-ons where her hatchets are gonna go 10% faster or 20% faster, depending on which one you have equipped, and then you could probably combine those. I'm hoping they're like taking the place of the wind-up time add-ons, because if you have that and the wind-up time add-ons, she's gonna be the most broken she's ever been. That's two things that faster hatchets and quick wind up do for Huntress. The Survivor has way less reactability. Like, the whole weakness of Huntress is that she has to guess that you're gonna vault a window, and as she's turning the corner at like a TL or something, preemptively ready her hatchet, and when you vault, she throws it, and that's a guaranteed hit. Or it should be, but my hatchets always seem to hit the ledge. And if she didn't ready that hatchet and you vault the window, she has to go through that whole loop again. It's a lot of guessing games with Huntress. But when she has hatchets that are gonna go super fast and she can ready them up super fast anyway, then there's her weakness, poof. I mean, she doesn't have that much map pressure, but if she can down in like 10 seconds like she does a lot of the time, then that might not be a problem. I mean, those are like nurse type of speed downs right there. By the way, what is going on in this background? I just noticed. In the background, as you can see, there's these pink things like... Sorry, I haven't read it. There's these pink things going across the walls, and I don't know what they are. Is that supposed to be like... just future juice? That's in all the futuristic cities, just a random light running across buildings and stuff that defy the laws of time and space. Where is that light coming from? Where is it going? What generated that light? I mean, this is a sign, this is a lamp. That's another sign. This is a fire. I know where all that light's coming from. But, where's this light coming from? You see that? Speaking of light, some people are like, oh my gosh, the Coldwind Farm reworks are destroying the lore of this game. Because it's actually Daylight and Dead by Daylight. And, they were justifying that argument by saying the entity gets killed by sunlight and all that stuff. And it's like, dude, you Dead by Daylight lore buffs or something else. Because I saw a bunch of people responding to that on the forums, and it's like, who's gonna tell them that moonlight, because there's a moon on most of these maps, is actually, drumroll please, reflected sunlight. It's funny. They're either in denial and like, no, that's not the same thing, or they're like, oh, yeah, never mind. Come on, I've been sitting in this lobby for what seems like forever. So low Q, man. But when I'm playing this game a lot of the time, it's almost like if I'm playing alone, I might as well be playing Friday the 13th or something. Because my friends aren't on that game anyway. I know I get a lot of chances to commentate on this game more than when I'm with my friends, more than when I'm on Friday the 13th, and I'm thankful for that. Because on Friday the 13th, for some reason, you can't mute your mic to everyone else in the game, even though you go into your settings and it literally says, do not use your mic for in-game audio chat. And it does it anyway. So if I'm trying to commentate in that game, then people are going to be like, who are you talking to? And all that stuff. Oh, you're making a video? Oh, you're commentating? Yeah, dude, put two and two together. But, then when I'm playing with my friends on here, I can't be commentating everything I'm doing. I will try to hint to them like what I'm doing in chase sometimes, like, okay, I got the killer to drop, or I got the pallet drop on the killer safely. Now they're breaking it, and I get the flashlight blind on them, which means I get massive distance to run to the next loop. They have bamboozle, so I'm gonna have to drop this pallet early. I run to the next loop. They're gonna bamboozle this window, so I'm gonna preemptively run to the next loop as soon as they come near that window. Stuff like that. And I will tell them too, how has there only been 1 gen done so far? I took the killer on like a 5 gen chase. Because it seems my friends have a lot of their time occupied by searching chests for some reason, even though they clearly came with an item. It's like, why search for another item when you already have one? Because on the off chance you don't get something crappy like a brown medkit or something, and you get something awesome like a purple medkit instead, is it better than what you currently brought? And if it is better than what you currently brought, and you swap the thing that you brought out for that, then what was the point of bringing your item in? It's like a double-edged sword, people just searching through chests, wasting time. And so is this game's matchmaking a double-edged sword. Because I play on Killer, I freaking rage the whole time because Survivor's super easy. I switch to Survivor, I get potato teammates in 10-minute long queue times for a single match. It's crazy. I know I'm pushing the truth a little bit when I say 10 minutes. For some people, it's literally like 25 minutes of waiting. I hear people say that all the time. Apparently it's a real thing. They're waiting like 25 minutes for Survivor queues. I'm usually waiting like 3, 5, you know. But it's still unacceptable either way. That's my impression of the original Japanese soundtrack for Dragon Ball Z. How accurate is it? I tell my brother to that all the time and he's like, actually there is no 3 notes that play like that at any point in the show. It's like, okay, calm down, bro. But it is like that, like you listen to the American soundtrack of Dragon Ball Z and then you listen to the Japanese and it's like basic, I almost want to say. It is the true Dragon Ball Z music, it's the more legitimate one, but I just don't like it. Not over the American soundtrack. Gonna have to go below deck here. He's coming. Come on. Nope. Oh, come on. Dude, I have no cover to run to. Nope. Nope. See, this is what should be happening in my chases against Trickster. But no, it's like, Ah! Yeah, I was dead when I tried to crouch there. Okay, he has the shattering knives also, because I have half a point of laceration. And again, I think this is another 6 freaking laceration meter Trickster. Like, honestly, just make that base kit and then we can nerf him accordingly. Or buff him, or whatever we need to do. But again, it's this thing of using exceptions and freaking the strongest possible scenarios and the worst possible scenarios to define, like, what we're basing our nerfs and stuff off of. How you... Oh my gosh, this lag. David! If I mend myself, does that count? Okay. Yeah, it's another 6 laceration Trickster. I feel like we need to do this now. The shack pallet has been dropped. There's not a pallet on this side this time. We should do this gen. What the heck? Are those just stray bullets or what? I was hoping he would commit to me though, and then I could DS him anyway. I'm serious, the fact that I only did 1 gen in that insanely long first chase is freaking incredible. Look at what this girl's doing. I'll use my medkit on you. That means you'll stop pestering me about healing. And don't kill yourself on the hook, David, just because we didn't come for you in the first 10 seconds of being hooked. Because that's what some people do sometimes. Some guy's crouching in a corner. Dude, you're actively hindering the team by not doing anything. Here's this guy. Still after me. He's not coming anymore. Any gens up here? No. This would be a good place to dodge his knives, maybe. Oh jeez, Bill, why'd you have to get down there? David. regretting using my med kit on that Meg. This guy still never got out. You better have freaking recovered, Bill. You're an idiot. Oh, whoops. It's karma on you. You don't have unbreakable either. Dude, you're a Bill. What are these guys doing? There's a gym we could be working on. He kicked the gym, then he ran back. Yeah. You can't fast vault that, I guess. He's gonna get... Wow. Stronger Trickster would have gotten way more knives off than that. Oh, come on, dude. I thought it was gonna drop straight down. That's the whole reason I did that. So where are the other gyms? I mean, there's one here, one at main building. Oh, they're doing... Okay, that one's behind the smaller building. I don't think I've ever seen a gym spawn there. Wow. You guys really pulled it together at the end. But y'all still need to come get me. And this is where camaraderie would have helped out. Come on, guys. You can all see each other. Someone come for me. Oh my god, I almost missed an input. I'm so glad they're changing it to skill checks. I don't know what you guys were doing. Nope. Crap. I see his hex. I've seen your hex. He went for the other person first. I'm going for it. We've got to go. He's just barely started opening that, hasn't he? Absolutely. Oh, come on! Oh, they're gonna get away. You better get them. Come on, Meg, do something. Oh, I could have been crawling towards the gate this whole time. You guys can see me on the ground. He can't down both of you. Come for the down person. Why are you both running in the freaking main building? And you were running right alongside her. Dude, tenacity for the win. You're gonna lead him right to me. Dude, what are you doing? Oh, sorry, dude, I can't help you. I don't know why he allowed the Trickster to grab him there. He clearly could have made it out. That was way too close. Finally did our tap daily. And the black pit for all of that, okay. But yeah, this guy totally did not deserve a 2K, that was all no-ed. All no-ed in his freaking reduced laceration meter. You had windows of opportunity and you're gonna play like that? Bruh. A bill with a sprint burst. First time I've seen that. Why do people do this? You use 3 perks, 2 of which are level 1 and 1 of which is level 2. Why? Just spend the BP and get some decent perks on this character before you use them. All of these guys found that out pretty quickly, why couldn't you? So we had No Way Out, which did yeah, it did basically nothing. Because he hooks like 2 people in that whole game, it felt like. So maybe that's the reason they took so long to open the exits. But again, it seems like they were just standing at the exit instead of doing something, waiting for him to down them. Yeah, they're gonna have to nerf this or make it base kit and then just balance around that. This gets used in like every single Trickster game I've ever seen. So I got 1 thing for my challenge on that. I switched to killer for this last one. Put a yellow Mori on for style points, I guess. So the BP maxes out at 999, sorry, 1 million. I was gonna say 999,900, no. No, so it's even less than I was gonna say. It doesn't cap out at 9,999. No, I said that wrong again. 999,999. It caps out at one more than that. But really, it should be 999, 999, 999. The cap should not be this small. And people were fighting on me on the forums about this. So, you think that as soon as a new character comes out, you should be able to instantly max them? Yeah. Because I saved up those blood points, dude. I have a right to do that. I have a right to have... Like, could you imagine that if you went to a bank and it's like, I'd like to store my money here, and they're like, oh cool, but we can only store $100 of your money in here at a time. Would you ever use that bank? No, of course you wouldn't. So why does this game get a pass? So it turns out even with these sloppy butcher hatchets and an additional one that we're carrying, we still aren't doing good with Huntress. It's crazy, you'll see. Like, this match is going to be the cherry on top of the stream. But I wanted you to see how ridiculous it is playing Huntress on console. I was like maining her for a time before Deathslinger was released. I've said this before. Because I wanted to get good at the new ranged killer that was coming out, which was Deathslinger, the cool cowboy dude. And the only thing that came close to his gameplay was Huntress, because she was 110%. She threw projectiles. And he was a little different, but she was the closest thing. So I'm like, I'll just get good with her and then I'll be good with him. And it worked. I started being like instantly decent with Deathslinger. I'm obviously way better with him now because I played a bunch of him. But it just made me realize Huntress is Garbo. Like, you need Babushka and some other like crazy add-ons like Exhaustion and crap just to be good with her. And Bitter Murmur where you can snipe people from across the map and crap. Oh my god, freaking Fractured Cowshed. And I know you're wondering, why are you using Save the Best for Last on Huntress? Isn't that redundant? Apparently not, because, stuff like that. You can't use your ability on these freaking people. I don't know why I even went for that. He would have dodged it either way. It's 2 stacks already. I have a feeling this is Survive with Friends. The way they're all running around that gen when I'm actively on it. Someone's running straight to this freaking person. Look at that, cocky. It's this freaking guy again. Someone else on this? Yes, they were. Get this shack pallet down as soon as possible. It's one. He was inside me, dude. It's not even an exaggeration. Again, you're never in a position to use your ability. I don't get it. In some of the most open maps in the game, you can't use your ability as Huntress. Yeah, teabagging because there was zero gameplay I could have done there. This guy's just too good. I mean, we didn't even get the... Oh, we did get the shack pallet out of him. Glad we missed. Really? They're doing gens this fast? What the heck is this guy? Yeah, I know you're winning because all you've done is hold a button. I know. Always just out of sight. We know two people are hovering around this person, so let's reload while we can. I haven't landed a hatchet on someone yet. Gotcha. So this will be our third hook, and there's gonna be one gen left by the time we hook this person. Does this game seem balanced to you? I always get the most elite teams of survivors when I'm playing as Huntress. Like, they know how to perfectly counter her. And right there, what normally happens is the hatchet hits the window. I don't know why or how, but it just does. And I know someone was on this gen, but it's probably gonna pop anyway. There's no point in defending that. Just go for these. And this guy might have DS the way he's playing. Oh, this isn't that person. I thought it was... My god, I tried to flick and it just went terribly. That was good though. It's like they know I can see them with freaking barbecue. How? And I knew someone ran back here, so don't be fooling me. Oh, I guess they just disappeared. Because they have zero sound. See? As soon as I left. These guys have zero sound. I don't know how much more unfair you can make it for the killer. Just a little bit higher. This is seriously making me mad, dude. And then two people were gonna be on the Killer Shack gen or something, and the chase stopped for some reason, so now I don't get bloodlust. No chance of winning. Can't even see because stupid corn that they're not gonna fix. So close. Random shot. They're over here, alright. Try to take a hit. Come on. Of course they don't. And I know they're around here, but because they have no breathing sounds, you know. Oh, come on. I don't have time for this. No matter how bad their movement is, I always seem to miss. They ran straight into my shot. What the heck was that? See, it hit the window seal. Why? I get to regroup and heal again for free because of Survive with Friends. You could not get this level of teamwork in solo. Killers deserve a boost of some kind if they're going against Survive with Friends. These guys aren't even playing freaking efficient. Faulty scratch marks, showing me that the survivors went somewhere they clearly did not go. Because they led straight to that gin. Like that. When did she go over there? I need to change how their freaking scratch marks work. This girl is so annoying. Perfectly reading me every single time. Except for that one. But it's not gonna matter, you watch. Literally inside my arm and I couldn't hit her. Hit her feet. Hit her feet again. Oh my god. So unfair. Like, do we need to give Huntress auto aim or something just to make her playable? Oh no, watch out, your teammate's gonna die. Everyone rush the gins or body block for me. No, I'm not even facing you. Back at the killer shack, most likely. Again, scratch marks appearing way later. No, we couldn't have won. She has a key or something. Push her into the corner of the map, hopefully, with that play. You can't beat teams like this. Just gotta cut your losses. This wasn't even close. And this is what the devs are bouncing around, it's a joke. I'm not gonna just watch you teabag me at the exits, I'm gonna look for hatch so I can get some more points. Now I'll get more points maybe by throwing a hatchet at you. Because I couldn't the whole game. Oh no, she's not even gonna give me that. Somehow we got a brutal killer instead of an entity displeased. But yeah, this killer's freaking garbage on console. Was that even Survive with Friends? Because I'm seeing two different platforms here. Like these two were together and then these two were together. If that was solos, then I fear for this game's future. Because it was completely out of control. But that game was over in like 5 minutes, it felt like. Or it could have been if they'd been more efficient, but they decided to flashlight click and do totems and crap to BM. It's sad the lack of effort that one side needs to win in this game compared to the other. Same for Killer 2. Oh, you're good at Nurse? I guess you just win automatically. That's the Killer's version of Survive with Friends. No competition, just, oh, you entered the match, so you win. That's why you can't keep balancing this game around the bottom killers, like, or the top killers, I mean. Like, you got Nurse, you got Spirit, and then Freddy wasn't even that strong, and people said he needed nerfs. Sure, dude. Those are the only killers that can compete at the very, very top. Trapper, no. Wraith, no. Hillbilly, no. Myers, no. Hag, maybe. Doctor, no. Leatherface, no. Pig, no. Clown, no. Ghostface, no. Plague, no. Legion, no. Demogorgon, no. Oni, no. Deathlinger, no. Pyramid Head, no. Trickster, no. Twins, no. Blight, no. You would never use any of those killers in tournament. It's just like Nurse and Spirit and maybe Freddy if you're feeling lucky. And it's sad because that's like 2% of the freaking killers in this game. Don't quote me on that exact math, but you know what I'm saying. Now I'm gonna have to juggle some of these add-ons at the end. There's an even number of them, so one of these matches, if I want to use all of these, I'm gonna have to switch off. Like if I do 5 glowing concoctions, 5 leather loops, then I'm gonna have 3 of these left over, and I don't want to do 3 more matches than I need to. So it'll be like, get down to 1 with each of these, and then do 1 of the yellow, and 1 with the bigger tad, 1 with the purple, and 1 with the bigger tad. So yeah, I might actually swap off right now. That seems perfect. And have this ready, and after that last match I don't really want to play anymore, plus it's time for me to get some sleep. So I'm gonna end the stream here.